Well, I suppose I was about 6 years old, moved into this sort of area. I was a bit of a quiet young lad really, to be honest with you. Didn't have too many friends to start off when I first here. It wasn't until my later years when I started senior school, a few more friends, and I really started enjoying all sports. And boxing I'm doing now started when I was about 18. I've been doing it for about 5 years. I got into boxing first with no clue what I was coming up against at all. I was pretty scared, to be honest with you. I mean, boxing keeps me off the street a lot of the time. Could have been getting in quite a bit of trouble. As a young lad, a few of the mates very influenced by alcohol, I suppose you could say, and I sort of broke away from them once I started boxing, getting very committed to it and pretty good. I'm not a big drinker, being that my family were very involved in alcohol themselves. I mean, everybody knows that that's not a good thing for you. I mean, your liver and everything, like all sorts of things can be affected by alcohol. When I was living at my parents', my mum, she was diagnosed with cancer. And a week before my 20th birthday, I think my mum passed away. That was a really hard time for me. The only way I could keep my mind off of it was through boxing. I came down the club just to get my head around things. Be like family. You know, everyone knows each other and you get on really, really well. If you have a fight, it's not just your fight, it's everybody's fight. You've got a lot of support and friendship there. I wouldn't want to spend my time anywhere else. Living in Waltham Cross with my girlfriend, we've got a one-bedroom flat. The work I'm doing at the moment is like cleaning and maintenance, which is okay, gets the bills paid. What I'd like to do is get into a modern apprenticeship, I suppose, plumbing or electrics, and get myself a trade so I can start earning a little bit more money and things like that. If I could do boxing and maybe turn over professionally, get a few championships or something like that, a few titles, would be a great ambition of mine. Obviously it don't always go your way. I've had 19 fights now and won 8. Growing up in Waltham Cross, I suppose you have to be careful really, because you don't want to attract any attention or anything like that. I keep myself to myself, you know, sort of head down, because just looking at someone in the wrong way these days, it can start to attract attention towards yourself, so you just got to be careful really. It's rated one of the worst estates, I think, locally. You know, they've got a lot of community support and police around there quite a lot of the time. You do find a lot of children that have come off of the estate into the club, and they've been helped by the club themselves. The boxing has taken them off the streets, where there's a lot of bad things going on. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a role model for some of the younger kids down there. I'm club captain at the boxing club, so everyone new or younger I'm introduced to that way. So I like to give the younger kids that sort of motivation that I can give, because I've been there and they haven't.